Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
We made you Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
We made you Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
It is time for episode 364 of Rock Point 256, Uganda's best radio drama. We would like to appreciate those of you who tune in every week and those who take the time to call in or to write in or to visit our Facebook page. So hurry now and call your friends and neighbors to come and listen with you. But before we go to today's episode, let's have a recap of the highlights of last week in episode 363. A group of dissatisfied traders stormed Mama Irene and locked her shop.
Look, her shop.
Oh my, I just beg you to be kind to me. I'm also a trader like you in this market. Why do you treat me like a stranger? Give me some time and I follow up this.
You politicians are all liars. If you don't do something that will affect you personally, you will continue staying in your comfort zones.
We are doing our best.
We shall see your best when you lock up your shop, destroy Kenneth's farm, and burn down Monday's fuel pump.
Actions speak louder than words. Get out of that lock up this shop.
John tests HIV positive.
John, your test results show that you have HIV.
I knew it. I knew I would turn out to be HIV positive. What am I going to do?
Calm down, John. It is good that you now know your status. This will help you make better decisions.
It's done now. I wish I'd never left Rock Point for Jembe.
John, I understand what you are going through. However, I want you to know that we shall support you. Now that you know your status, you can try to live a positive life. Remember what we talked about positive living?
And now, on Rock Point 256, episode 364.
Listen, vendors, closing Mama Irene's shop will not bring you a pit latrine.
At least it is sending a message to all you councillors that we are not going to lie back and watch you take us for a ride.
Please, calm down, Mama JB. Let me explain.
Sorry, Kenneth. But we have been asking patiently for a very long time to have the latrines maintained. But nothing. Our pleas fell on deaf ears.
Steve, please, and all the rest of you, first hear me out.
Our patience is worn down. The traders are fed up.
Yes, we are tired of all your tales and fables and yet still failing to give us results. We shall raid your farm, Kenneth, if that will make you act.
Hey, Mama JB, you are harassing the wrong people.
Which wrong people? Didn't you promise that you would deliver services in exchange for our votes? What difference have you made from the previous leaders?
I understand your concern, Mama JB. But as councillors, we are not responsible for construction of a pit latrine.
Then who is? Help us here.
Surely, How can we have all these people hospitalized without getting any reaction from you leaders?
You see, we are trying to...
No. We did not vote you to try. We voted you to do something about our plight.
Alas, our plight only gets worse by the day.
Sure, Sandra, of all people, you know how hard we try.
We are tired of all your explanations. Just give us a pit latrine, period.
Hey. But Mama JB, you know we did ask Monday.
And that is the problem right there. We
did ask Monday. You must tell Monday, not ask man. You are counselors. Are you also terrified of one man that you are not able to speak in front of him?
Mama JB.
Oh yes, now we know where to touch for you to feel our pain. Then go and tell Mr. Monday that we are going to close his petrol station and bar if he doesn't do something.
Surely, Kenneth. How long shall we listen to one counselor accusing another? This leader blaming that one.
Exactly, Stephen, you're right. If this counselor, Honorable Kenneth, goes to Monday, he will come back saying that someone else is responsible. No, it's enough.
In fact, Kenneth, I have a suggestion. Organize a meeting where all you leaders are present so that you explain to us who it is that does what.
That's a good idea, Steve. This business of blaming the one who is absent will be dealt with.
You know?
But you people know how much we counselors work.
We want tangible results. We want what you promised us during campaign.
Don't be so bitter, Mama JB.
Don't even think of patronizing me, Kenneth, because I have every right in the book to be bitter. Someone is going to die one of these days while you leaders are busy dragging your feet.
As you can see, these traders might beat us one of these days.
And frankly, Mama Irene, that goes for you too. Standing there whispering to your fellow councillor, Kenneth. You should be on our side, not on the side of these thieving, useless councillors.
And that is so harsh, Mama JB. How long have I been with you, side by side in the market? It was you who pushed me to stand for councillor.
I don't care. I'm fed up with you councillors wherever you come from.
Mama, please, don't fight Mama Irene. She's your friend. You have been together since forever here.
I know, Sandra, my dear. But really, this is too much.
Come away then. Come back to the stall. You have made your point.
All right. Let's break this up and let's resume our business.
And Councillor Kenneth, you go and warn Monday, Stanley, that his business is next.
All right, Mama. I think the councillors have got the message.
You had better warn him.
You're not getting away from us this time.
I can see, Mama Irene, we seriously need to get the ball rolling.
Before we do the test, you need to understand, Chantal, that the results can be positive or negative.
I'm hoping for the best, Sister Aisha.
I know, but that just doesn't happen. A mother needs to do a number of things.
Maybe we should just get the test done, Sister Aisha, instead of going through the same information.
Relax, Chantal. We said that whatever the result, it is possible to have a long, healthy life.
Let me try.
So, do you remember what we said before?
Most of it.
HIV negative means the baby has no virus, while HIV positive means the baby has the virus that causes HIV. Okay?
Oh, Aisha, I remember everything.
I'm just making sure that we are on the same page, Chantal. Please relax.
I'm doing my best, Aisha.
Good. We also talked about the different ways a baby can acquire HIV.
Yes, Aisha. We said a baby can acquire HIV while still in the womb, during delivery, or thereafter through breastfeeding.
Good student. But we said that most babies acquire it during delivery or after birth if the correct precautions are not taken.
Please don't talk to me again about forgetting to give the baby medicine.
Don't be offended. It has already happened, so we cannot do anything about it. But yes, after birth, a breastfeeding baby must strictly adhere to the guidelines and the medication given by the physician.
I understand. But does it mean that since I did not give my baby medication as you told me, he is now having HIV?
We can only confirm that after testing.
You know what? I won't be able to leave if he turns out positive.
It's a challenge, but it can be handled. We have children here at our youth center who are now more than 20 years, yet they were born with HIV, and they are healthy.
Really?
Oh yes, they are in one of our positive living clubs.
Wow.
As long as a baby is fed on a balanced diet and he is protected from opportunistic infections that might lower his immunity, he is okay.
You look so worried, Aisha.
I'm very worried, actually. Chantal's baby is HIV positive, and I'm dreading having to give her the news.
But Aisha,
Yes.
you give results to tens of people every day, and you've been at it for years. What are you dreading?
Dr. Ian,
Yes.
this one is different. The baby's father has abandoned her. She literally has nothing to eat. Her home is in Jembe, so she has no relative or friends around her. Her only ray of hope has been that her son is okay.
But we have so many such cases, Aisha.
I know. This one has been confiding in me. She has become a kind of friend over time.
So did she follow through all the preventive guidelines?
Unfortunately, she did not. She has never given her baby the nevirapine medication we gave her. Apparently, with the stress she has been having, she kept forgetting the medication.
You see?
And she also came late for antenatal, only once before she gave birth.
Oh no.
I hate to be the one to deliver the news.
Oh, now I understand.
Maybe you can help me. I do not seem to have the strength to face her.
Did you give her the pre-test counseling?
I did. But I was also hoping against hope that the baby would be all right.
Aisha, that is why we always tell parents to follow instructions. If she had followed all the guidelines after birth, we would have an alternative explanation. But the way you said it, the baby got the virus because he wasn't given medication. How about the mother? Was she taking her ARVs?
No.
Okay, let me go and talk to her.
What is it again?
Hey, Chairman Monday, not even how are you?
You see, Kenneth, I have started associating you people to complaints. Aren't you here to complain again?
But isn't receiving complaints part of our job description as leaders?
True, Mama Irene. It is a sign that people trust us to solve their problems.
What are the two of you going on about? Huh? I hope you are not here to criticize my leadership. I have had enough of it.
Not quite, Chairman.
We are sorry if we rubbed you the wrong way.
Oh, okay. So why are you here this time if it is not to complain?
We really need your help, Monday.
The market traders have shut down Mama Irene's shop over the pit latrine issue.
My personal business in the market is being affected, Chairman.
So what has your personal business got to do with me?
We are requesting that you release some money for the construction of a pit latrine.
Money? From where?
From the budget.
The pit latrine was not budgeted for this financial year. Maybe next year. But I'm disappointed that the two of you can come to me, yet you know how these things work.
We were hoping that you might have some money under the emergency fund.
Or possibly that you could delay working on an item that isn't that urgent.
I don't have such an item, Mama Irene. And the emergency fund money is used for emergencies.
Honestly, Monday, I've lost 2 whole working days because of this saga.
I'm sorry, but I cannot help. You should explain to the traders the way the system works.
They shut us up. They are tired of explanations.
People, I had something I was working on before you came in. If you will excuse me.
Maybe you should know that they're planning to mob your petrol station and bar, to close them the way they did my shop.
In fact, they also warned me that my farm will take the brunt of their wrath one of these days.
Huh? Are you sure?
We came straight here after talking to them. They are ablaze.
Huh? What exactly did they say?
Apparently, they now know where to touch to make us act.
You really need to do something, Monday.
They want to take the law into their own hands, eh? Do they?
All they want is a pit latrine, Chairman. Surely there is a budget to maintain a pit latrine.
There is not an endless supply of money, damn it.
But I do recall that maintenance of public services like the pit latrine in the market was in the annual budget, Chairman.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Mama Irene?
We are just reporting to you that the traders in the market have a legitimate grievance, that they want the pit latrine fixed.
Well, I don't have the money. I can't just pull the money out of nowhere.
We are asking you to pull it out of the budget.
The budget is finished, damn it.
If we don't act, I dread to think of the consequences, Monday. But I know your petrol station and 7 days bar may well suffer as targets of people's anger.
Let them go to hell. It is always down to me. Must I be the only one to save Rock Point from total chaos and destruction?
Maybe you're the only one who can save Rock Point, Chairman. Since only you know where the money went.
Ofon, It's good you're now out of hospital.
Hey, it's so good to be out of that place, Vincent.
But you still look so pale and weak.
Thanks for the concern, Sandra. The nurses told me that if I drink a lot and eat well, I'll regain my strength faster.
Then I need to get you something to drink while we talk.
Thanks, Sandra. But I had something to eat while I was leaving home.
Even then, I'll get you something. This look of yours like the wind can blow you away worries me.
If you insist.
Oh, so when will you start playing football again?
Brazil and football. Anyway, it will be after some time.
I understand. Not after all these days bedridden.
There has been an epidemic. I pray no one dies.
Yeah, it is so sad if we get to lose someone to something that is so preventable, like dysentery.
Meanwhile, I've been meaning to tell you people about the football pitch.
Here, Fono. The juice.
Thanks for the juice. Where did you get this, Sandra?
From the market.
It's good the juice is packed. Otherwise, I'm now conscious of the fresh passion juice sold open in the market. If it is fresh, you need to make sure it is hygienic and the water used is boiled.
It's all because the sanitation in the market area is terrible now. You heard about the uproar at market?
I vaguely heard. What's happened?
Traders closed Mama Irene's shop.
Why?
They want the councillors to fix the pit latrine.
Of course. Council hasn't fixed the pit latrine. They haven't fixed anything. The money disappears. The roads are broken. The pit latrines are overflowing. The drainage pipes are blocked. No wonder people are getting sick. And you know what the council is doing?
What are they doing, Ofono?
They are creating money-making schemes.
That is obvious. Monday is a crook.
The latest scheme is the football pitch is going to be turned into a taxi park.
What?
I had the same reaction when I heard that, but I was too weak to inquire some more.
Why did you hear that?
At the health center, I overheard a conversation between some taxi drivers who had come to visit a friend.
Taxi drivers? That was just small talk.
I tell you, they were speaking with such confidence. Apparently, the council made the decision, and you know what? I can see Monday's hand behind this.
And we are always sitting back thinking we have a representative in council, Kenneth. We are just fed up of his explanations.
Exactly what the market traders were saying. They are tired of explanations.
Please, people, why don't we first find out the truth before we react?
You're always coming into our conversations at the last minute, Vincent.
Because I heard you getting excited, and we just have to establish facts first before we react.
Why would the taxi drivers invent such a thing?
All I'm saying is, Ofono, let's get the facts before thinking, saying, or doing.
It would not surprise me if Monday had come up with a scheme to sell the pitch, which is council land, to some private investor so that he can get a kickback.
Yes, nothing would surprise me either. He's probably even a business partner in the taxi park.
Hang on, we know nothing. The football field is still a football field. It's not yet a taxi park.
Well, if the taxi drivers are right, there is a taxi park coming to this football field very soon.
I can see Monday. I'm twisting the councillors into this.
Exactly. And these councillors, including Kenneth, are so passive. They'll do whatever Monday says.
Just this once, Monday is not going to get away with this.
People, you may all be right, but can we have the facts first?
All right. How? How do we establish the facts?
We have work to do then, people.
What is that you are carrying, Daddy? Let me see.
I have bought you some books.
Really? Please let me see.
A little patience, please. Let me show you. You see?
Oh, Daddy, they are so old. And Daddy?
Come on, Joy. I bought you this superb science book.
Without a back cover? Oh, Daddy, my classmates are going to laugh at me.
Come on, girls. What's important is that there is information inside.
I am already ashamed of this book.
You don't have to take them to school.
Of what use will they be then?
You can simply refer to them when you're back from school. I will show you how to do it.
I have never heard of that.
In fact, that will protect them from being stolen or destroyed by other students.
But Daddy, I would really love to show other students that I have a science book.
Joy, my dear, books are for reading, not for showing off.
But I want my friend Damali to read with me. Now I cannot show her this one.
It's still useful, Joy. I bought these old ones first because they are cheap. But you can look at them, read them. You haven't even read them. Yet you want to tell me they are not good?
Should we read them?
Yes, of course. Sometimes in old books you find great value.
Hey, Like Grandma's Bible is very old.
But Grandma stuck it together, and now it looks quite new.
Exactly. You can do the same with these books. Look after them. And maybe when I have money, I buy you brand new ones also.
Oh, brand new one.
In fact, I will take you with me when I'm going to buy them.
I am already so excited, Daddy.
Do you mean that, Daddy?
Of course I do. But first, I want you to look at these books. Start reading them. Fix them if the covers are coming apart.
I can fix things. I am good at that, Daddy.
Did I show you the egg in this book, Joy?
This book has an egg?
Yes. It describes how an egg is made up. Remember, like we talked about with eggs from the hen coop. Let me show you here. You see?
Oh my, this is the egg. Chalaza, yolk, egg white, and the membrane.
You see what I was telling you? The book may be old, but the information does not get old.
And here is the skeleton we learnt about the other day.
Isn't the skeleton part of next year's work, Joy?
The teacher said we should complete the syllabus next year, such that we spend our final year simply doing revision. So we have already studied it.
Daddy, you brought my best story book. I hadn't noticed that it has the hare and the hyena story.
I told you. You will be surprised what you find in books, even in old ones. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Wow, teacher was reading this same story at school.
And now you can also read the same story at home.
So how did the test go, John?
Joanne, I thought I'd prepared myself for anything, but I feel disappointed.
Don't say that. Whichever way, it is possible to live a healthy life.
I felt strong while talking to Dr. Ian, but I can't help feeling hopeless right now.
Are you HIV positive?
Yes.
Oh, come here.
It is hard, Joanne.
But I'm here, John. We are together.
Why did I have to go to Jembe?
No regrets, John. We should face this thing head on.
Jembe is what has brought this curse upon us.
Don't say that. I felt bad like that too. I still get to regret sometimes, but it was worse right after receiving the results.
Right now, I feel like I've been handed a death sentence.
It will be okay. You have me and the children.
God.
You have something to live for. You will be surprised that life continues normally.
Why is it that we do not take life seriously until we get into trouble?
You know what, John? I think you need to join a group of people living positively with HIV. You will be encouraged.
I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself.
It happens gradually. Don't push yourself too hard right now. I will make sure I cook for you 3 good meals a day that are of a balanced diet. But try not to worry about the future or regret the past. You need to meet these people.
What kind of people are they?
You will be surprised. HIV happens to people from all walks of life. They are teachers, cooks, business people, and politicians.
Even politicians?
Yes, politicians. You can be healthy and happy if you take good care of yourself.
I don't think I can get over the bitterness in my heart.
You will, gradually. You will feel better.
I hope so.
You will see. Do you know that I got so scared at some point that I went to a pastor to pray for me?
Really?
Yes. I went to Pastor Paul for prayers. I wanted for God to heal me.
And did he pray for you?
He did. But he encouraged me to keep taking my ARVs.
I think I'll go to him too. I need him to pray for me to be strong. I feel like such a disappointment to my family.
Just got there on Wednesday evening after the midweek service.
I also do not think I'll be able to take medication every single day.
It happens to all of us. I have met people who get fed up of ARVs after taking them for 10 years.
10 years of taking ARVs? Oh my God. I don't think I'll manage.
Just don't look at all the years ahead of you. Just live one day at a time.
What if the ARVs don't work? I've had those kinds of situations.
I think I should take you and you meet someone who has HIV so that he can share with you his experience.
Okay.
I know after talking with him, you will be able to live a better life.
I don't know how I will live my remaining life.
It will be well with you. Just learn to live your life one day at a time. You will realize that the days have turned into weeks and weeks into a year.
Joanne has surprised me with her boldness. I would not be that strong if I discovered that both of us have HIV.
I am not surprised. Joanne discovered that she has HIV many months ago, and she has been undergoing counseling. People who go for several counseling sessions tend to get the boldness to face life again.
I'm so happy about how fast she has adjusted to live positively with the virus.
My friend, HIV is not a death sentence. When you confirm that you have the virus, you have to sit down, reorganize yourself, and set strategies of how to live the rest of your remaining years meaningfully.
So, it is a wake-up call that you're going to die?
Don't talk like that. Hey. Is there anyone who is not going to die on Earth? You make it sound like people with HIV will die, and those without HIV will not die. That is what we call stigma.
I'm sorry if I've offended someone out there.
I think people with HIV actually live better planned lives. They prepare for the children they'll leave behind more than people who have no threat to their lives. Some people don't even plan for their children, and when they are deceased, their children become a burden to others who have to take care of them.
I see what you mean.
Rock Point reminds me of my village, where some people think that children belong to the government.
People like Dale of Rock Point, yeah?
Exactly. Parents should be like Steve, very involved in his children's lives.
Yeah.
In some homes, when the father arrives home, everyone goes still like water in the pot. I will not be surprised if Joy becomes the first in their class this year.
You're dreaming too big. Let us read a letter from one of our listeners and hear what they think about what is happening in Rock Point.
We have a message from Twesi Mejim in Rukunjiri. He says, "Thank you for the touching plays. I especially loved episode 361. It taught me so much." He also wants to send greetings to his Facebook friends, aunties, uncles, OBs of Kabale Brainstorm 2012, and lastly to his girlfriend, Wenamanya Patricia.
Listeners, if you need counseling or information concerning youth participation in politics, leadership and accountability, parents' involvement in the education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence or other health issues, please call the toll-free hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or visit a health facility, school or local leader near you.
Feel free to send us letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256. This number is now available. You can also drop your letter at this radio station.
You can also join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfuug.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of
Rockpoint 256. Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
Hey, someone is exposing your unborn child to HIV. Someone is possibly going to pass the virus on to your baby. This is someone you know. Someone close to your unborn child and closer to you. This person could be you.
If you are not tested for HIV, you are putting your unborn child at risk. The moment you get pregnant, go together as a couple for HIV testing and ARV treatment if positive. Attend antenatal care and plan to give birth in a health facility to guarantee that your child is born HIV negative and lives the good life. This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health with support from USAID. A good life starts with good health.
Rock Point 256.